Welcome to Smart Responses. So what are smart responses? Smart responses help your bot become smarter by allowing you to write responses to common messages that people send to your bot. Before we jump in, what does it mean to turn AI on or off? AI stands for artificial intelligence. When you turn this feature off, then the bot will only respond to exact matches that you've set up in smart responses. For example, if somebody says thanks, it will send the message that you set up, but if someone says thank you, it will not. If AI is enabled or turned on, then the bot will reply to similar messages, so we suggest keeping AI enabled. So with AI enabled, how can you train your bot to get smarter? You can train your bot to get smarter by adding in more smart responses, editing smart responses, adding more variations, or adding responses for unrecognized messages that are sent to the bot. So where can you do this? Let's jump into the back end and see how it works. Under the customer care section, you can find the smart responses area. Here, you can see the messages that your bot doesn't understand, the messages that your bot understands, and some tips for creating new responses. Here, where messages your bot doesn't understand is, we'll populate any messages that customers have sent your bot that it doesn't recognize. Here, you can add in a new response, add new variations to either the customer side or the bot side, and go ahead and save the response. It'll then be added to the messages that your bot understands. Here is where you can enable or disable the AI functionality. If you disable it, you'll need to set up exact matches for something that a customer sends in. When it's enabled, the bot can recognize similar messages and send the closest response. Here, you can set up new responses, you can change responses, add different variations, or set up what the bot will send when it doesn't recognize a message. Here, you can set up as many variations as you like, and don't show the response more often than X amount of time. Let's go ahead and create a new response variation. So in the case that someone sends my bot a message that it doesn't recognize, one of these three messages will send back to the person. You can also disable this feature. Here you can see a response that I've set up, and I'll add a different variation. So in this case, whenever someone says something similar to hey, hi, or hello, the bot will respond with what's up. Here you can see the similar variations that are set up by the bot. There's a number of different options here that I've already set up for our return policy. And you can go in here to edit, add, remove, or change any responses that you've set up. So for instance, if you change your return policy but you've set up a response, you can go here to change that. Or if you wanted to add different variations, you can also do that. Now here's just a quick example of how this will look in my bot. If I say, hey, the bot will respond with what's up, or how are you? I've set up this response here. As well for return policy, you can set up any response that you'd like and really give your brand a voice by using emojis, different language, anything at all. Here, when it doesn't recognize a message, the unrecognized message will send. So go ahead and set up your smart responses and train your bot to get smarter. What we did was we learned about smart responses and AI, how to add, edit, or remove smart responses, and how to train your bot to get smarter.